Okay. What am I talking about? Angelic voice? Oh, thank you. All right, well, there's that. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I do miss singing, though. I do actually miss singing sometimes. But oh well. I miss being in choir. Choir was a lot of fun. Yeah, choir was a lot of fun.
Anything else?
Not really. Okay, let's go. Might as well grab that on the way out. Why'd I stop? I couldn't pay for college anymore. That was about 5 years ago. It's okay. Yep, I am from the US. I live in the US.
I'm there.
All right. In all honesty, me not being able to pay for college wasn't entirely my fault. It was half my fault. Yeah, your college is $1,500 per year here. Damn, that's cheap. That is cheap compared to here. If we're still talking about this. Wow. And that is cheap.
May we have a moment of respite?
No. We're gonna get to the capital first, and then we'll have our rest. Okay? You guys are just gonna have to slave along.
Nice. Don't you think?
No. Well, yes, I do think it would be nice, but we need to get back to the capital. Okay, nothing new? Really? Oh, well, okay. Okay, you still got 7 days. So 9 days in there. I gotta figure out where Jaethal is. Can't remember where she was. Can't quite remember. Because I do need to talk to her. I haven't talked to her yet. She might be upstairs, actually. Good chance she's upstairs. Yep, there she is. Jeez, Jaethal, you're just like, oh. Oh. Why can't I unlock it? Oh well. Well, anyways.
Adventures can wait.
Sorry, speak. I would like to hear your story. Stories, Jaethal shrugs. Stories are boring and a waste of time. I have killed, I was exiled from Keonan, I died, I was raised by Urgatho's gift. That is my story. Short and straight to the point. I like it. Who are you before you were exiled? It's rather amusing. I belonged to a wealthy family and held high position on the courts of Ayadara, the capital of Keonan. When my little wrongdoings were revealed, the trial was held in the very same court where I tried cases and delivered sentences. Over several hundred years, an awkward situation, don't you think? Why'd you kill and why? Family. 4. Jaethal's voice is calm and ordinary. gonna be honest. Is this the first time I actually spoke with her? Can't remember. I may have been able to talk with her back at the camp. Can't remember quite well. Oh well. But why is the more interesting question? What is the worth of 1,000 years if you cannot enjoy it like your first 10 dozen springs? The elf's voice sounds unusually vehement. What the hell does that word mean? In a forceful, passionate, or intense manner. Okay. Okay. Take care of something up here. One second. Okay. Okay. What is the worth of 1,000 years if you cannot enjoy it like your first 10 dozen springs? Everyone considers elves ever young, but our youthfulness is but a mask, a threadbare ritual gown. What lies underneath? The dust of years. I'm gonna need to go refill my water bottle here in a second. With each year, the dust grows thicker and erstwhile joy ceases to exist, and cloy as a dish you tasted 1,000 times. Interesting. Along that I search for a way to avert this fate. Don't I, who has truly tasted life, deserve a better lot than those benumbled old elves who close themselves to the world? And I found a way into the ancient text of Ergothoa, a ritual involving the blood of my kin, a trifle that would make each day feel as a holiday created especially for me. The ritual gave me strength not only to my body, but to my mind and my soul. My mind whirled at every sensation, each sip of wine or silken caress. How I miss this. Now, like as I said, I feel like this is the first time I actually talked to her, because I was never really interested in talking to her before, because she was always the evil person. She was like the dark, gloomy, evil, stay away kind of person. Stay away. Stay away. But yeah, so I never really got an interest in talking to her, and then half like through some of the other playthroughs ish, I was just like, why haven't I talked to her? Yeah, this is actually the first time I specifically sat down and talked to her. Takes a ritual involving the blood of my kin. Okay, a trifle that would make each day feel as a holiday created especially for me. The ritual gave strength not only to my body, but to my mind and my soul, and my mind whirled at every sensation, each sip of wine or silken caress. Oh, how I miss this. My cousin was the first I used for the ritual. It was a simple matter to pass her death as an unfortunate accident, but the enchantment would not last. I had to find another and again conceal my trail. With the third death, my family grew suspicious, and upon the fourth, my deeds were finally revealed. Such a pity. If not for this, my unlife even now would overflow with burning pleasure, for I have dozens of useless relatives. I hope you suffered fair and punishment for your crimes. Righteous anger? How tedious, but it worries. But if it worries you so much, then yes, I appeared before the court. It deemed exile a fair penance. And do you have family in Keonan? Anyone who is dear to... She just... Oh. Wait a minute, I think I have talked to her, actually. Do you have family in Keonan? Anyone who is dear to you? You mean someone I would hesitate to sacrifice? Perhaps. Okay, so I have talked to her. Okay, now I'm remembering. Now it's coming back. Now it's coming back. I have talked to her before. I'm off to take a nap. Have fun in your second playthrough. Thank you. Thank you, Quiet. You have yourself a good nap. I hope to see you next time. Thank you for coming out. I would regret the wasted effort. The creature turned out quite well. Like a properly trained dog or a well-managed horse. Is exile your only punishment for murder? For an elf, exile is a serious punishment. There is no other Keonan in this world. Even I, who despises its hypocrisy, must admit as much. How did you die and what happened after? I don't remember my death. I was stunned by the sentence of exile, and I admit I showed weakness. I wandered aimless, absorbed in despair, without concern for my safety or sustenance. And then, I remember desolate rocks, a stone I lay upon, and convulsion passing not only through my whole body, but through my soul. Then I awakened. Cold, calm, my body overwhelmed with strength, but haunted by a strange internal silence. There were bloody prints of bone feet on the stone next to me, the sign of the goddess. A battle scythe lay nearby. That was the first and last time I heard Urgathoa's voice. She spoke but 3 words: "Hail the Inquisitor." That is all. She has neither addressed me nor answered my pleas ever since. I will not bother you with the story of how I tried to comprehend my new condition. Soon I had a chance to put my new powers to the test. A group of my kin had tracked me through the woods. They were insolent and would pay dearly for this, but I had to reckon how I might free myself from their persistent chase. A powerful protector from among the short-lived could help me, and the Sword Lord seemed suitable. That is all. Oh. Tell me about your birthplace. I hope you do not ask from idle curiosity. Keonan is the birthplace of the elves. The other races are allowed to visit within reasonable limits, usually only as far as Greengold. That is the enclave for half-breeds and the short-lived. A whim of our queen. I enjoyed going there sometimes as to a wild beast show. Beyond this caricature of a city, Keonan is a mixture of grandeur and the sad remains of ancient glory. Next to today's graceful dwellings lie the ruins of ancient monuments and fountains. Elves prefer to live in small groups in secluded settlements. The most outgoing and ambitious live in the capital, Iadara. Daily life is filled with the efforts of 100-year-old infants seeking worthy goals and 1,000-year-old stony cynics, entertaining themselves howsoever they can. That is all. It's scarcely worth mentioning that even this gloom is far more tempting than anything one finds in the lands of the short-lived. About your past, what is it like to be undead? Do you wish to know how it means to me personally, or what powers and limitations it imposes? Do you regret not being alive anymore? A shadow passes over Jathal's face. You surely know how to ask questions. She says nothing for a long time. 2 desires led me through life: to feel pleasure time and time again, and to achieve perfection. Unlife brought me closer to the second. I am changeless, torn from time, the chaos of the world, and even the soul's circle have no power over me, but everything comes with a price. Most things that brought me pleasure in life are meaningless to me now. How can I decide which is better? There's no purpose in living only for yourself. It makes life and unlife equally senseless. Agreed. Jathal agreed. Jathal yawns pointedly. How do heal spells, prayers, and potions affect you? Dreadfully, of course. Your healers had better stay away from me in battle. The undead are healed through interaction with negative energy, and I can perfectly manage that on my own. You don't need to sleep, right? I am spared from the bothersome need, but I hope you do not take this as a reason to invent additional responsibilities to entertain me during the night. I spend this time meditating and addressing the goddess. What about carnal pleasures? A tactless and facile question. Pleasure is now as senseless to me as food or wine. Action without feeling. Oh, well, interesting. Thank you. I have no more questions about this. Tell me about your goddess. It might sound strange, but I know less than others about Urgathoa and her faith. My transformation into her Inquisitor was unexpected, but I will answer to the best of my knowledge. Why is the cult of Urgathoa forbidden in much of Golarion? Because Golarion is plagued by narrow-minded cowards. Some tremble at the freedom granted by Urgathoa. Others fear the wrath of Pharasma and her priests. What do you know of Urgathoa herself? Oh, certainly. Urgathoa was once a mortal woman, basking in life and all the pleasures it had to offer. Her passion was so strong that Urgathoa rebelled against Pharasma, against death itself and its laws. After her own death, she escaped the power of the Lady of Graves and returned to the world as a goddess, and the first undead. And since then, she was protected by all who submit their souls to pleasure and passion, paying no heed to worn-out mortals and the dictates of law. What does it mean to be an Inquisitor of Urgathoa? This question is more complicated than it seems. An Inquisitor is by nature the most zealous defender of their faith. They handle their goddess in mundane affairs. When I received this title and power, I expected that Urgathoa would tell me my mission, but this never happened. The goddess remains silent. There's only one reasonable explanation I can imagine. Discovering what's expected of me is part of my mission, so I reflect on this. Make my prayers and wait for a sign. Does Urgathoa feud with other gods? Not Urgathoa, but Pharasma still tries to call her to order, and Cernre to heal her. Oh. What does Urgathoa require of her followers? To enjoy, to taste exquisite dishes, to feel the lover's caress, and drink the enemy's suffering. A wonderful religious obligation, isn't it? Okay. What made you follow me? Curiosity, the need for a reliable ally. You see, I must come to understand what my goddess seeks from me. Urgathoa gave me the powers of Inquisitor without declaring her will to me. I await her reply, any hint or trace or clue, and I suppose our meeting was no more accident. Besides, I imagine that several Keonan assassins still pursue me. They never risked attacking me while I was under the patronage of the Eldori. They are unlikely to attack while I have reliable allies like you. But why do the assassins follow you? I don't know. They can't have been sent by the Queen. I am branded outlaw. But my punishment was exile, and it is not custom for elves to contravene their own verdicts. My attackers shouted something about threat and blood. I suppose they are a splinter group of feeble-minded zealots, or someone on a quest for personal revenge. Thank you for your conversation. Farewell. Ooh. That is definitely.
I do what I must. There's something here.
Ooh, interesting. Now I know full well. Oh. It's locked. Oh, it's not. Time to collect taxes. Taxes. Collect taxes. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I no. Keep your taxes. Keep your taxes. Now, is it really still bugged? I kind of want to get rid of this damn shield bash. Yeah, this is definitely new music. I've never heard this music before. Oh, and there's Ekin we need to talk to. But first off, I'm going to go ahead and sell. Do you know anything about the ancient dwarven fortress in these lands? Nothing at all, Your Grace. 3 dwarf clans used to live in these lands. The Waradash, the Lugenbach, and the Skege. My family is Skege, but we moved off to Mivon 200 years ago, together with the Aldori. Fleeing from the Conqueror. Our grandfathers made a safe bet that the Sword Lords would need swords. Anyhow, neither me nor even my father have ever been to the old fortresses. I vaguely remember from my grandfather's stories that the Langbuck stronghold was supposed to be somewhere nearby, but no, I'd have no idea where to look. Well, thank you. Your goods. Offer all that. Okay. That's a breastplate, but plus 2. I can actually give that to Ekin. Yeah, we can sell that. I'm gonna hold on to that. Build a mighty constitution. I'm gonna give that to somebody. We can sell that. A heavy crossbow plus. Oh, we can give that to Tristian. Sell that. Sell that. Nobody use that. I don't think we're gonna need that. A dwarven war axe plus 1. Interesting. Maybe. Maybe we can give that to Harem. What kind of weapon do you have? You have a flail, a 1d8, and another d8. Yeah, we'll give that to Harem. And we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And we'll go with all that. Yeah. Yeah. What are you? Onion soup. Onion soup. Lovely. And deal. Okay, what am I at? I'm at 9,500 now. Okay. Cold iron earth brick. I think I need that for that fight down in the other area. On that, the bridge area. But, iron longsword. Also, I think Buddy over here has a bastard sword I might want to use against these trolls. Here, well, let me see what you have. No, you don't. Somebody had a corrosive bastard sword. Or I still act, or maybe I found that and I just didn't sell it and kept it. Let's find out. Hey, let's find out.
Adventures can wait.
No. I am definitely gonna need to get that and that, along with the dex belt, and that for Jubiloth, plus that, and that. As for armor, I think I'll be giving Ekin this. Maybe that was actually Oleg who has the you definitely get that. Okay. Copy recipe. Oh, you can't use this? What? Oh, well, that kind of sucks. Whoop. I'll just give you. Oh, wait, you're gonna be a spellcaster, so, yeah, none of those are gonna work with you very well. Ugh.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yeah, because I'm gonna go ahead and level everybody up real quick. Okay. Companions. Save. Starting with Jubilost. Because if I'm going to end up using him. Okay, discovery. Okay. Precise bomb and acid bomb. Discovery at 2nd level, and then again at every 2 levels thereafter, up to 18th level, an alchemist makes an incredible alchemical discovery. You're just a normal alchemist. Okay. Unless otherwise noted, an alchemist cannot select an individual discovery more than once. Some discoveries can only be made if the alchemist has met certain prerequisites first, such as uncovering other discoveries. Only one such discovery can be applied to an individual bomb. The DC of any saving throw called for by a discovery is equal to 10 plus half the alchemist level plus the alchemist intelligence modifier. 10 plus half the level plus an int mod. Okay. Boom. Let's go. Turtle. Whatever the alchemist imbibe mutagen, he gains 2 claws. Oh, that's personal. Okay. Enhanced potion. Any potion that alchemist drinks functions at a caster level equal to his class level. Preserve organs. The alchemist learns how to preserve and protect his vital organs, reducing the chance of a mortal wound when a critical hit. Okay, spontaneous. No. Create a cognitive mutagen-like mixture that heightens one mental ability score at the expense of a physical ability score. Contingent. Okay. A choking bomb. Instead of dealing damage, the bomb exposes creature around it to choking gas. Creatures that take a direct hit or in the splash area must succeed at a fortitude save or become nauseated for 1 round per 1d6 damage the alchemist bomb would usually inflict. Creatures nauseated by this bomb could attempt another save each round. Drinks functions at a caster level. And I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever actually played an actual alchemist. Mutagen. It's a standard action to drink mutagen upon okay, so upon being imbibed, mutagen causes the alchemist to grow bulkier and more bestial, getting a +2 natural armor bonus on a +4 alchemical bonus to the selected ability. Score for 10 minutes per alchemist level. In addition, while the mutagen is in effect, the alchemist takes a... Oh. So, infusion. To use his extracts not only on himself... I think I'd have to try this. I think I'd have to test this out. When it says extract, does that mean